Okay. Right. Right. Hair and semi-presentable state. Just mirrors just look even worse now somehow. I think great resolution. Where,
Lumos.
that's the most, let me guess, it just defaults to the, okay. Are you freaking kidding me? There we go.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Escape. There we just go like. There. One spell. Come on. Altering Leviosa. Uh-oh. Say hi to the internet, Ellie. You're on TV. No. Ellie.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
How do I change? I thought it was this and this now, but I think it's... How do we change it now? I thought I would hold down R2 and press right on the thing, but that doesn't do anything anymore. Because it... I'm really... I'm sorry. Can I recover that? Dang it, I can't. How do I freaking... Once I think once I freaking unlock that damn slot, it doesn't do anything anymore. Or wait, no, I think I need to tap it. Great. How do I do that? I need to learn how to freaking do this to... How did I do that? How the frick did I do that? Oh, I don't hold down the button. I just hold down. Right, okay. Like, I'm away from this game for like less than 24 hours, and I completely forget how to do everything. Huh? There we go. Huh? Okay, I freaking... That's the wrong spell. I used the opposite spell of what I wanted to do. Damn it. Great! Screw you then! This... I can just turn it into... I can reskin it. Oh. It's not a reskin, it's literally like... a reshape. Okay, that's kind of useful. Do we have a spell that can do the exact opposite of that? Adjust the color of an item? Oh, you can like... I can't actually do that because I need to... Oh! This isn't count as an item. I'm learning how to change the color. Gonna make everything to learn some bridge color. And then it will be better than Jalore Sunbridge, because everyone is. What? Here it is.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try
I
these
just
new
did that.
designs on the floor or balcony.
Oh, I can. Ooh.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
I think the purple looks a little better for this. Like that.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Full moonlit ambiance.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I apparently can't recolor that.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. what sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
So kind of a green darkness. Probably a Slytherin theme. Huh.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I like the scientific main ceiling. So the door can't be changed? Let's have a mix. We've got two different alcoves, we might as well. If there's only one color scheme for the desk description. I must make every alcove unique. Hey Ellie, I'm kind of busy here. I'm always busy, but I wish there was a refeme all. It really should be. I think to say anything. Penguin mask. I mean, it does have like the best defense, so. Ringo.
Revelio.
Barnabas Barmy. The tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the artist had he succeeded.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, oh, that's. I forget how to use the friggin'.
Protego.
I'm forgetting all the controls again. Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Huh? Great. So this is not brooms. How do you freaking start the broom thing? We have to freaking Google it. Ellie, no, don't. I need to freaking get actual broom in here to get the cobwebs down. Are you? Are you freaking kidding me? No, don't connect me with this damn freaking router. Is just. I don't understand. I have a brand new router. Is it? What the? I'm not looking at Valentine's Day. Pokemon broom. I should probably put. Hold tab and press free. I put PS5, and then the answer is hold tab and press free. Google, why are you failing me? Whilst in the what rotary menu? It can't be this rotary menu because that's just gonna give me whatever the hell this is. Yeah, that doesn't do. Is it L1? There we go. It's L1. I knew I had to hold the button. I just didn't remember which one it was. I wanted to talk about why I think Whimsy's backstory is kind of cool, at least, as I currently have established. Um, I might have to pause the game to get into this. Okay. I also need to get some more water. I will explain when I get more. So anyway, her backstory as I currently have it established, given up to the game, I worry quite a bit about the game overwriting it because yeah, it's hard to decipher how much of our avatar's backstory is shrouded in mystery because it's a mystery versus how much is shrouded in mystery because it's left to our imagination. It's left to us to decide because it's our frickin' avatar and it should kind of be up to us to decide. But again, the precise reason for us ending up in a wizarding school in 5th year is kind of seems to be part of the story, and I'm concerned about whether or not we're going to somehow be established as Muggleborn or wizarding family. I mean, granted, I always have the ability to kind of retcon what the game is trying to establish at any point, as long as it doesn't seriously screw over the story. So there's that. But anyway, my current idea is that, and it makes some degree of sense because, I think the biggest thing, we could establish that the Lovegood magic line started, maybe even started with Whimsy, maybe. I mean, given the fact that she's a lesbian, I mean, she could be a trans lesbian, or who, I'm not even sure like how much of the you're not being like fully trans myself. You know, non-binary. Um, oh, actually, like now there probably are more, honestly, more options to start a family as a trans female than to start a yeah, because like we can freeze sperm. So like, you know, but I don't think they could do that back in the 1800s. So but I don't know. I don't think. Let's not even like, not because it's like controversial, but because it's kind of neither here nor there with my current interpretation of her story being that she's actually part of a wizarding family and she was believed until recently to be a squib. Also, Whimsy is always to one degree or other autistic, because you know that's kind of like her origin is, and given that I'm autistic, or you know in the spectrum, uh, you know, it's kind of dang it, I had like a 3 hour long nap, like maybe 2.5 to 3 hour long nap a couple hours ago, and I'm still freaking tired. I don't understand it. It's possible my ADHD medication is like seriously needs adjusted or something. I don't know. Like I am freaking. Or again, I might be still suffering from some form of long COVID. Or maybe I'm just getting freaking old and tired all the time. At 38 years old. I am just doing this one quest and turning in. I really did start maybe skipping the nap and just playing in the mid-afternoon, like sometime after I get off work, so that I can just try to get to sleep at a earlier time. I don't know. Anyway, I like the idea of her being like I think, okay, so let's just go into so basically like around the time that she was supposed to come of age, like there were some signs that like maybe like she wasn't really manifesting properly, but like, you know, her magical abilities weren't really manifesting. But then like, but basically because you know her older sister got into Hogwarts, you know, and she was like really excited to, you know, go to Hogwarts, and you know, because she's part of a magical family, like she, you know, so like when she learned that like she apparently was a squib, it was, I mean, it would probably have been devastating to any wizarding child, but like being autistic, it's like when all of your plans, all of your, what you're thinking is going to happen, doesn't happen. Like for someone who is autistic, at least from my experience, it can make me outright angry. At the very least, like terribly upset. But I think that kind of makes the whole thing cool, learning that she actually is magical and kind of even special in a way. To, like, as a late bloomer, heck, even more special when she realizes she can detect ancient magic. Like, that's kind of... Like, she's having a heck of a time. Like, there is a certain wonder to discovering that, like, magic is real and that, like, all the ins and outs of it. But, like... I mean, her only, like, regret is that she couldn't have attended school for her older sister. I mean, she probably would have only been able to attend, like, with her sister for their first couple, 2-3 years, but, But anyway, I guess that's kind of it. Like, that's the idea I'm going with until the game contradicts me. Even if the game contradicts me, I could just be like, nope, that's not really what happens.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
You help with delivery? Whimsy's delivery
Hello,
service.
Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
I saw what you did!
no tolerance for thieves!
Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir.
Promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
They're getting the howler.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I don't see that much factor other than it changes your FOV. I think I'll say this game doesn't look too bad for a game that is designed to run across effectively 3 different generations of hardware.
Wonder who lives here.
Always late that Pippin.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Okay.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Huh. Okay. It'll be under... Let's see.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I see
What
your
do you
way.
have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Yeah, most of these myself.
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Hogsmeade, here I come.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is... I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
It was a little difficult.
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Right, this cat. Aw, got a kitty over here. It's okay, you can lay there. They can't be nearby, but out of the way. We're having you in your crow's nest this late. You seem rather cozy. What a curse of Sebastian. Well, shit. Right there, we're going to curse.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Flippendo might seem like harm.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Right. You heard of one of those key things.
What are you up to now?
Okay.
All of my siblings have gone on to work in the industry.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions, or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Oh, it's Zorro.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think... that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got
A
it.
long-range version of.
Well done.
Now we need to use it on Sebastian.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous, and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
No, his team is pretty legit for Slytherin.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Okay.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Now I'm actually feeling a little more awake than I was earlier, so... I think I mentioned that before, but yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Huh. I should mention that Professor Garlic is like the one. It's probably the only character I actually find to be attractive. I mean, granted, she looks to be the youngest of the. I think all the teachers, to be honest. While still being an adult, so... appropriate for me, not so appropriate for Whimsy. But Whimsy's got it bad. Bad, 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 bad.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay.
The room
There
is
we go.
called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend. Revelio.
I'll pass that somewhere.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Okay.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm not sure how to feel about the apparent kind of busy work to learn certain spells. Also, why would the herbology teacher be teaching us Wingardium Leviosa? Or the broom teacher being teaching us how to...
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. I cannot do this for all eternity.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. Check the urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started before carrying Horntail. Oh, it's funny, there was a guide I found about how to summon to get a Dragon Patronus. But it's not really how to get a Dragon Patronus in the game, it's how to get one on the Wizarding World website. But like, well, they might eventually add them to the game. Patronuses don't exist in the game. But they may eventually. So here's how to get one. Like, here's how to answer the questions. Uh-oh. Maybe just go to the spot where it is and then call it a night. The tower itself. You don't think we actually spotted this before. Sorry. I guess it is a little bit of a requirement. Because it might be. It might still be. It's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, as usual, there are a bunch of things you can do. It'll take a few seconds of your time, as well as other things that are a bit more involved. But of course, it's all entirely up to you. As always, I thank you very much for watching, and